Hey traders, this is Parker here again. I'm doing a video about my RS numbers or relative strength numbers. In case anyone is confused about what I'm talking about when I say the RS numbers, and you can see it within this upper indicator. This is the 52-week high. This is 52-week low. Right now, I have them based off of the in-between numbers are the Fibonacci ratios for the 52-week high, 52-week low. But this area in here is actually where I'm getting the RS numbers. It's a ratio of where the current close is in between this 52-week high and 52-week low. And for me, that tells me what the stock's relative strength is. And right now, this is JD.com. Its relative strength is 39.31. So if you was looking at it like somewhat the RS looks at it, this would be crossing above its oversold. And here's 50 right here. So if I can't remember the woman's first name, but she did a great explanation of using RSI, and her last name was Brown. I can't remember her first name, but anything above 50 was considered, she considered positive. And right now, JD is approaching 50. Even though, this bloodbath down here, you can still find moves or stocks doing different things. And you want to look at them within the RS or the relative strength. And for the most part, you want something that's above 50 or possibly crossing above any one of these other levels or Fibonacci ratio levels right here. So what I wanted to show you was the benefit of using the RS numbers or RS labels. So we go back to my watch list column. This watch list is based off of anything that's has more than a million in volume. It's percent. It has to be at least up 1%, and I think that's it. And for the most part, it'll sort everything out like that. It has to be above $1 as well. But here's my RS levels. Here are the RS levels, and these are the stocks that is going to give it to you. Give you. If you didn't watch my video yesterday, this is the 5-day change, 1 month change, and 3-month change. And here are the RS labels for each one of these stocks. So if you look at any of these stocks, the other thing about the RS, if it doesn't have at least 252 days worth of data, it's not going to show. This is a new stock, BLTE. It doesn't have 5-day, 3-month, or a month worth of data. So that's why you're going to get those NAs. Other than that, you're working just fine. So let's look at this one more time and let's go through it. So find something with a high RS label. Right now it's MIC. So I'm going to click on that and let's go see where it is. And this is one of those crazy stocks. Maybe went through a stock split or something. And it's just some crazy crap. So we're going to go away from that crap. And we're going to go to the next one. And this one right here, it has enough data. How much? No, let's do 3 years. So yeah, it has enough data and it's breaking out. It's breaking out, making all-time new highs. And I don't remember what sector this is in. So let's go back and look at what sector. It's in the healthcare. So it's still making new highs. It's a 5-day. It's up. It's 1 month is up, it's 3 months is up. So LNTH. So let's go back to the chart. And like I showed you before, it's making a new all-time highs. It went up while everything else was a bloodbath. Check the news. Quarter. So I guess it had some results in its earnings results. So it had good earnings, and the healthcare sector is still up for the most part, but it's going down as well. But this is one of those things that you can look for. Right now this is the 3-month average, 63 days. This is the red line is the 21-day average, and the blue line is the 5-day average. And all these lines in between are just the Fibonacci ratios. This orange line is 50, and it goes from there. So this is a healthcare stock, and we're just waiting for everything to repopulate. I had some other things open on my computer, so it's just taking some time. Even though right now healthcare is really in a bloodbath, but its RS number is 42. It's still above. It's still beating the S&P 500 with the market difference of 31. And if you want to know how I got 31, basically take 42 minus whatever the S&P 500's RS number is, and it's still beating the S&P 500. This healthcare, and we found a healthcare stock that's still booming. You know, while everything else was down yesterday, this kept going, and the labels aren't going to work on a lower time frame, but I just want to see what it looks like. So this is what this stock looks like. It gapped up, and it basically stayed the same or stayed within this area for the most part. And we can go find another one, but anything with a high RS label or anything above 50, if I remember correctly, I told you anything that's cyan means the 5-day is above the 21-day move average, and I have them set for simple. And anything that's not anything that's above 70 has an RS relative strength number above 70. It'd be bright green, but the 5-day and 5 days below the 21, and anything that's with the 5-day below the 21 that's just above 50 would be light green. Anything that's in between 50 and 30 would be this drab green color, and anything below 30 would be gray, and anything below 20 would be red on this column. And the whites are anything that any stock that's below 50, but the its 5-day move average is greater than its 21-day move average. So you find those. I mean, you can find different plays like that. Right now, for me, that's momentum pushing to the high side, and it's close to 50. So we'll take a look at MBII. And this is what MBI did. And you can look at it, and it's a biotech, or what sector did that thing say it was in? It's in chemicals. So you can look at the biotech. And when we go back to the other screen, you can look at biotech. It's been beaten down. Really just tore a new one. So biotech is down there. You can see it. It has an RS rating of 1.91, and it's negative the S&P 500. So it's below the S&P 500, 8 points, and that's wild. But you got this stock right here, this biotech stock, making new, really rushing up to the top. I don't know what the news is, but it has momentum to go to the top. And I guess it's a marijuana stock. And anything with marijuana, I guess, is pushing still. But this is how you will use my sector rotation system. I mean, this is how you would use the sector rotation system. And I built in a scanner. This is the RS column, the 3-month and 5-day. And I just have anything with average volume above 2 million show up green within this. And what you'll do is you'll put this on a week. I right now have in as close as greater than or equal to the sector rotation model, Fib 382, and that's basically it. Because this is set to a week, this has to be set to a week, and the close is going to be the same whether it's day or week, and it's within 1 bar. It just has to be greater than or equal to the Fib 382 within a bar. So, and you run the scan, and this is what I got back. And you can see LNTH is on here. I don't know if that other one we was looking at is on here, but most likely, yeah, there you go, right here. materials. It's in the material sector. I apologize, but it said chemical. So I thought biotech. But we can come over to materials. It's still 37.8 above. Market difference is above the S&P 500. But I have this label set for 5 days. If you didn't watch the last video, you come over to the performance-based labels, and day change, and basically 5. I have it set for a 5-day change. And it's 5 days relatively low. It's not even 5-day change. So material is still one that's still good to be in. Its RS is 47, so it's below 50. And it's 2 month. It's 5. This dark green because the 5-day move average is negative, and the 1 month average is negative, while the 3 month change is positive. So that's why you got dark green. Staples is light green because its 5-day is negative, but its 1 month is still positive, and its 3 month change is positive as well. And this is how you will use the system to find the best stocks. And like I said over and over again, I created this system after getting beaten in some of these tech plays. And necessity is the handmaiden of invention. So that's why I invented this or created this, to help me sort out what stocks are the best and what areas or what sectors I need to be focused on for the best plays, especially during a volatile market such as this one. You can run this scan on during the day, and it works just fine as well. Right now, like I said, it has to be above 1%, million, or dollar. You can change all this. You can manipulate all this stuff, and it's gonna bring you to whatever you want. You can either even scan in sectors or industries. There's your energy. There's your materials. Chemicals. So we were in. I think that one said chemicals for the substance. For the industry. So materials, industry, chemicals, you can go through all of these and find whatever you want. Whatever sector this is telling you that's good, go in there and find it. And scan for it. You know, this is why this is so useful and so helpful. And we can come back to the SPY, and right now it's headed back towards this level right here. And I have these fibs. This is temporary fibs from this swing high to this swing low, and I have them downturn to really expecting the SPY to keep going down. But this higher green level above the 52-week low is the lowest 52-week close. And this lower shaded area is the highest 52-week close. Wow, this is the 52-week high. And these fields they're running from it are ratios in between that. And right now we're at 10% ratio with the SPY S&P 500. And like I told you before, yesterday, all these colors and stuff in here can be changed. You can cut off the bubbles and cut them on. You can do everything. Everything is fully customizable. You won't be able to change the colors of those bubbles. But all the rest of it you can change. And I'm doing away with the sector rotation 2.0, the one that's like MACD. It's a great idea, but I believe this will be more useful and beneficial for you to gauge everything from. Just using this. And like I said, this is a visual aid of what's going on in the markets. This is the information that you're getting from the markets and from my relative strength model and the different columns, the watch list columns here. That same information, and I'm probably going to do away with the relative strength labels as well and just leave the performance-based labels as well. I think you can get more out of that versus my relative strength labels. And you can just use the watch list column. But if you prefer the relative strength labels, after you get the set the rotation bundle, you can just shoot me an email and I verify or confirm that you purchased it, and I shoot you the labels. Or if you want to if you wanted to make some changes to it, customize it for you and your personal use, shoot me an email and I will make those changes if all possible. But this is just a short video showing you the benefits of the sector rotation model that I built and why I built it. But I'm not a financial advisor. This is no way telling you, suggesting you to buy this, buy that. This is going to go up. This is going to go down. This is just for educational purposes. And I wanted something that would reflect the market. And it's not perfect, but it's the best thing that I could come up with to help me understand what was going on, and especially trying to understand the other models that I have found. This is just some of the things I found online. You can check them out. You can Google sector rotation or business cycle, and you'll get pretty much all of this information that you see right here. Understanding the market structure, all these different things. And you can use my system or the bundle, sector rotation, to best help you and show you where everything is, and or give you some type of understanding where everything is, especially when you're using any of these for your analysis. You know, I don't own any of these things. I just pulled them off the internet. I'm just showing you how these models are great, and they actually explain what I'm trying to explain to you as well. And if you don't know anything about sector rotation, just pull up online and you will get all the information you need. And like I said, you can use mine, the model I built to help you get an understanding and possibly help you learn about more about the sector rotation and different models. And right now, just like I showed you one of the other videos, energy was at the top. All these things was at the top. And we go back to here. Energy is still at the top. But it's coming down, and the VIX is hitting hard, going all the way up. And the VIX is probably getting ready to make a new 52-week high if the turmoil in the markets continue. But XLE is energy, and it's trying to hang tough. And when I was listening, I think it's like Mike Chaikin, the guy who created the Chaikin money indicator. But anyway, he just talked about he's just looking for more energy plays to get into. But that's pretty much the end of this video. I just wanted to show you the use of the RS numbers just in case someone didn't understand. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Wish you the best. Stay safe in the markets. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to what I had to say. And wish you the best. Have a great